Hey, what's going on? It's Rodney, and I'm here with vintageandantiquemarket.com. I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial today about setting up your default shipping. So it's very, very important. You know, like I do, if you're importing a big CSV file from another seller, if you don't have your default set up correctly, you're going to have to go back through in every product and update. So I'm going to show you how to get in front of that and avoid that problem today. So first things first, here's our wonderful website, vintageandantiquemarket.com. Something to know. One, if you're uploading, I highly suggest one of two browsers. Either use Edge or use Firefox. Those are the two I've had the least complications with, so I highly suggest using either one of those. On my Mac, I'll use Safari, but I'm on a PC, so I would suggest Firefox or Edge, but Chrome works if that's your flavor. So the other thing I'm going to suggest is top right of every page, you see the contact us. Now, I work with Jennie. Jennie's got over 10 years in this space. She knows so many tips and tricks to make your day so much easier and better. So reach out to us if you have any questions. If you're watching this tutorial and you don't understand something, you just want somebody to walk you through it, top right of every page, contact us. Jennie or I will get back with you. We'll help you out. So here we are at vintageandantiquemarket.com. Gotta love it, right? Love the flair. So the first thing that we'll do is we will go to our seller dashboard. Once you're in your seller dashboard, we're going to come down and we're going to look for settings. Okay. So we're going to click on settings, and that's going to bring us up to all of the defaults of setting up your vendor account. So once you go through here and you've got everything filled out, it's time to jump to our shipping tab and take a look at the defaults, right? So when you come to the shipping tab, you're going to see that there's a couple of different options. You're going to want to get your Shippo account set up and linked, which you can on the next page, but there's a couple of options on this page I just want to touch on. Like first, that flat rate shipping, right? If you just want to have a flat rate that you're charging for shipping no matter what they're buying from you, you can do that here. Free shipping, you want to build your shipping cost into the price of your item, you can do that as well. Or live rates, you can use your Shippo account to calculate out your live rates real time for you as somebody's buying. So we're going to look at live rates in this case because you already understand flat rate shipping is just a flat amount added to your account. And then free shipping is where you build it into your price. So if we go into live rates, what we're going to see is we're going to see here where we've connected the Shippo account, which I'm not going to disconnect Jennie. She'll get mad at me. But you scroll down a little bit more and you'll see the three different enabled carriers that we have. So DHL, Jennie lives in the middle of nowhere. DHL does not deliver or pick up from there, evidently. She's hanging out in the North Pole with Santa, but they don't do it. So she does not have that as an option. She has no enabled boxes with them. She's a UPS and USPS. And then down here, you can set up any custom boxes that you want. You've shipped before, you understand it, but this is where you can set up your default. So as you're bringing in a bunch of products, you're not going to have to go into each one and change this around. It doesn't have to be live. It's totally cool if you want to go with the others. But also, you just need to make sure that you understand with the combined rates, right? So you can choose right here in the packing strategy if you want them combined or not, right? If it doesn't bother you, if there's three different things they're buying from you to put them all into one box, then you want to let them pack items together. That's highly recommended. It keeps less boxes going in and out, less things to get lost or messed up. So the packing strategy, you can choose to do them individually, which is fine. Say you have something super delicate, you don't want to put it in a box with something else, not a problem. But also the rate adjustment, you can change that in here as well. So this is how you set up the defaults on vintageandantiquemarket.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, right? Just like I said, top right of every single page, contact us. That's going to get Jennie or myself. We'll reach out to you. We'll work with you. Even if you just want to pick up the phone and ask some questions, reach out to us. Let us help you with this. Like I said, I might be learning on some stuff, but Jennie has over 10 years in this space. She's set up this website so that it's the best it can be for you as a vendor and for the buyers as well. And if you have any questions, if we can help in any way, please reach out. Contact us, top right of every page. And like I said, I highly suggest either Firefox or Edge as your browser for uploading. Makes things a little bit easier. If you have any questions, one more time, I will say it. Top right of every single page, contact us. Let us reach out and help you through this process. But thank you so much. This is the tutorial on setting up your default shipping. And I look forward to talking to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.